Hey everyone, what's up? For today's money making method, we're starting off at the GE, and here you'll have to buy Dragonhides. You can buy any color you like. Any of these will make profit, but for example, we're starting off with the green Dragonhides. And we'll start off with buying about 500 green Dragonhides, which is about 820k. 500 will be a good amount to start with. They buy really easy, usually under mid price. And now since we bought them, we gotta tan the hides into dragon leather, and so we can sell them again with profit. We're starting off at Alcarid, because it's the easiest way to do this. There's more of these spots around Runescape, but these either have requirements to get to, or they're just further from the bank, so not recommended. This is the most easiest one, so I recommend you just do it in Alcarid. In your inventory you'll need 27 dragon hides and a cash pile, and the cash pile can be about 100 to 200k. It kind of depends on how many hides you're doing. You start off by running north to the tanner, and it's right next to the furnace. And once you get there, you just right click trade him, and then choose the option to tan all green D-hides, and you can run back to the bank. And once you're back at the bank, you swap the green dragon leather for the green dragon hides again, and you repeat the process. It costs 20 GP per dragon hide to turn them into dragon leather. I'll time a clip for you to see how long it takes to do a full inventory. This is a pretty simple method and it doesn't require anything, and also there's no other people that can bother you, can steal your spot or anything, so it's pretty easy. As I said before, you can also use the red dragon hides, the blue dragon hides and the black dragon hides. These will also make profit, and I recommend using that especially if the green dragon hides don't make as much profit or they're just hard to buy or sell. So it took me 29 seconds to do 27 dragon hides, which is 54 dragon hides per minute. That means 3240 dragon hides per hour. And for those of you who want to use a familiar, I recommend you bring the best one you can. And if it's a yak, you can put 10 hides in there. And don't stuff it all up, because you have to put dragon hides from your inventory in there to swap them for the ones that's in your yak. So, and if you're using a terror bird, I recommend you bring up the scrolls to cover up for the energy loss. And if you're using a terror bird, I recommend putting only 5 dragon hides in there. So once you get there, you simply tan the hides like normal, only this time you put the 10 hides in your familiar and take out the 10 or 5 dragon hides you put in, tan that also, then run back to the bank. This lap took 46 seconds to do 37 dragon hides. This means 78 laps per hour. That means 2,886 hides per hour, which is slower than doing it without a familiar. So perhaps it's easier to do, but you make less progress per hour, so I don't recommend it. And for those of you who can do the make leather spell, you should bring a fire staff, body runes and astral runes, and then you can simply cast the spell on a leather and then choose make all, and you'll make 5 leathers each time. This will save you a lot of time because you don't have to run up and down to the tanner quite often, but it will cost a bit more because you have to use runes. With one cast you can tan 5 dragon hides, and therefore it will save you some runes. 25 dragon hides in 19 seconds means 189 laps per hour. This means 4,725 hides per hour. And since you can do 5 hides per cast, you will be casting 945 casts per hour. This will take you 1.9k astrals and 1.9k body runes per hour, and the cost for this is approximately 240k GP, but you'll also get 82k magic XP per hour. And now for short, no familiar plus Alcarid running up and down to the tanner means 3.2k hides per hour. With a familiar it's 2.8k hides per hour. And the make leather spell will get you 4.7k hides per hour. This will also cost you 240k GP per hour. And as you can see, I made 80k profit for 500 hides. And if you multiply that by about 6, because you can make 3k hides per hour, that means you'll get 510k profit per hour. And as you can see, I bought them, I'm a little over mid price and sold them under mid price. So you can probably get some more profit of it if you have the patience to wait for that long. And here's a little overview for all the Dragonhides. And as you can see, the black Dragonhide will get you about 105 GP profit each, and it will get you about 325k profit per hour. For blue D-hides it's 140 GP profit each, and this will get you 410k profit per hour. The green Dragonhide will be about 160 GP profit each, and the profit will rate up to 500k per hour. The red Dragonhide will be 145 GP each and will get you approximately 432k profit per hour. And this is assuming if you do just about 3k hides per hour. And for the make leather spell, the profit is obviously the same per hide. If you eventually take off the spell cost, it will get you 243k profit per hour for the black Dragonhide, 404k for the blue Dragonhide, 496k for the green Dragonhide, and 427k profit per hour for the red Dragonhide. And this is assuming if you do just about 4.6k Dragonhides per hour with the make leather spell. And don't forget, you also get just over 80k magic XP per hour. Thanks for watching part 2 of this. And thanks for watching part 2 of my money making series. And also I'd like to add a simple note, and that is whenever you're using a money making method with the use of the random exchange, I always recommend test buying or selling a few of the items that I use in my clips, so that you can see for yourself how much they buy and sell for, so that you know the exact price range, and so that you don't just blindlessly buy thousands of these in the GE and notice that you don't make as much profit with that type of Dragonhide or whatever item you're doing. So therefore always keep an eye out for the prices, and I wish you good luck with money making.